Hello and good afternoon from EPCOT.
We are here on our last day of Flower and Garden. We haven't been here in a while, so we wanted to come into the park and try to get some of those final snacks before the festival ends and before we get really busy.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up the next few weeks with our upcoming wedding coming in next month, as well as just some other things that are going on in the Orlando area that we're interested in. So this may be the last time we have a chance to actually come into EPCOT for Flower and Garden. Like I said, we're starting our day here. We may have some other plans going on today, but we are starting over by BrunchCot. That's where we're gonna get our first food item. We're gonna make a lap around World Showcase probably, and maybe end at the Communicar Hall rotating menu area.
So come with us to eat some good food, maybe ride a ride or two, and just have a fun day at EPCOT.
Hey guys, Future Josh here. I wanted to give you guys a little update on my leg. We forgot to mention it in the video, but my leg's probably back around, let's say 75-80% back to normal. I do get some pain still, but at the end of this day, my leg was hurting, but we did do parks 3 days in a row, so we were just going. It has been, I think, going on 2 or 3 weeks since it happened, but still in the mend. I think in the next couple of weeks, I should be back to 100%. And now back to the video.
Okay, so we have made it over to BrunchCot where we picked up 2 items that we didn't get last time we were here. The first one is the avocado toast, which is marinated tomatoes, plant-based cheese crumbles, and on a toasted ciabatta. Josh doesn't love avocado. I love it. I can eat guacamole with a spoon, honestly. So I'm excited to try this.
This looks very good, though.
This dish, yeah. It's very fresh looking.
Yes.
And then the second dish we got is the shrimp and grits, which is blackened shrimp, cheddar cheese grits with brown gravy and sweet corn salsa. And I heard the cast members talking up at the counter that this one's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to give this one a shot.
It does look like there are tails on these shrimp, so make sure you pull those off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good to know. There is a little extra hole here.
You can put our tails in there.
Yes. Okay. So which one do you want to jump into first?
Let's go ahead and do the avocado first.
Okay. There's some pretty little flowers on here too.
Yeah. This one's more hand-eaten too.
Yeah. And it's very avocado-y.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much you're going to like that. I think it's really good. It's really fresh. The ciabatta still has like a nice crunch to it. It's not just like a regular guacamole. They mix something in with that guacamole. It tastes like there's maybe some lime in it to keep it from turning brown.
Yeah.
So there's a little zing.
I don't hate that. I'm going to give that... This is a low ranking for me, but, I mean, remember, I don't like avocado. I'm going to give it a 3.
I think I'll give that...
It's very fresh tasting, though. I will give it that.
That's a high rating for you. I'm surprised you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, and the ciabatta's buttery. I taste like some butter on there, too. That's good. I might give it a 3.5, 4.
Okay.
Because it's not my favorite dish at the festival, but it's still really good. It's really fresh if you're looking for something a little on the healthier side, something that is also lighter. I believe this is vegan, maybe? I don't know. There's butter on it, so I don't know if it's like a vegan butter.
It'll show on the menu, but I don't know.
It doesn't show. It is a vegetarian option. Let me put it that way. I'm not positive it's vegan, but it's a really good option for you if you have certain dietary restrictions. Okay, so we just confirmed it is a vegan dish. So that's good to know.
Yep. All right, so I did peel off all the tails, so we should be good here. You each grab a fork. It is a blackened shrimp, so it is going to have a little bit of a spice to it.
Yeah, a little bit of a kick. That one still has a tail on it.
Oh, I missed. I thought there was only 3.
Ready? Dink it. Sink it.
All the flavors mix well.
Yes.
I will say too.
I don't love shrimp. Shrimp is good. It's not like my go-to.
I think it was $7.75. So you get 4 pieces of shrimp. That's actually not a bad price. I've seen way worse.
Yeah, $7.75.
Yeah, so for the amount you're paying, it's not bad for 4 shrimp. So if you're just eating this by yourself.
So take my rating with a grain of salt. I don't love shrimp. It's good, but it's just not my favorite. So I'd give this maybe a 3. But the flavor of the grits is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
So I think we're doing the same thing on both of them.
I did also want to point out that it is going to rain today. Don't know exactly when. They're saying around 4 o'clock. It's been raining for the last couple days, which has been really nice because we've had such dry weather here.
Yes, it's been very dry. Like the grass in our yard is just crunchy, so it's thirsty. We need some rain here.
I don't know if you've seen. I've actually kind of swapped to just using this Lululemon bag because it's been nice just carrying really light in the parks.
Yeah.
Especially with us going to Universal recently. I can wear this bag when I'm getting on a ride. I don't have to like put it in a locker most of the time. It carries the essentials I need for filming. So like I have my little battery backup in here. I can put the mics in here, and then I just have a carabiner attached to this. So I have my poncho, the one you guys saw me buy.
Same for me.
And I have an umbrella all attached to one carabiner hanging off the side. So
it doesn't overfill our bag.
Doesn't overfill our bag, so I'm not carrying too much stuff. Also, this bag, when it starts raining, I won't be carrying these anymore. I'll be using them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's head to Mexico now.
Yeah. Okay, so we stopped by the Mexico stand and I picked up the Choco Flan, which is a traditional flan with a chocolate cake with, it looks like walnuts, maybe candied walnuts, I'm not sure, on top. It looks really good.
Looks like there's a caramel sauce on top too.
And the cake looks, dare I say, cover your ears, moist. I'm not normally a big flan fan, so I'll see how I like this. This has apparently
it's been getting some
a
good
festival
ratings.
Favorite so far. It's been, getting a lot of traction with a lot of people, so we'll see what we have to say about it.
Yeah, we did find a nice little quiet area. It's the side of the Mexico temple. It's a nice place to just get away from people and just get, you don't catch any air, but there's some shade over here, which is nice.
Yeah, it's just, we're not completely surrounded by people, so we could do this real quick.
Oh.
It's not my favorite.
Really?
I think my I don't care for flan thing still stands.
I really like that.
Really?
That's a 5 from me.
Really? I would give it like a 3.
I really like that. I like the texture. I guess I don't have a problem with flan.
The flan itself is really good, but it's the cake is like...
The cake is juicy.
That's a really good way to put it.
It reminds me of like a molten lava cake, but not hot, just cold.
Okay. I think it's good. It is it is a tasty dessert. It's just not my favorite dessert.
Not very sweet either.
No, it's not.
It's not overpoweringly sweet. Even though it looks like it would be really sweet, it's not. I'm sticking by it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'll give it a 3.5. It's growing on me. Maybe a 4.
That may be my best of the fest dessert.
Yeah.
For me, personally.
As
But
I continued to eat it, the
love
more I
chocolate
liked it. You
cake.
do. You do.
I don't think I've ever really had flan so much, so that was a new experience for me, but it worked well. I think if it was a dry cake, the flan would be weird.
Yeah, it was an interesting dessert.
All right.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, so we made our way over towards the refreshment outpost, which is kind of like the African market kind of themed area of Epcot.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to point out, sometimes when we're tired at Epcot and we're just like looking for somewhere to sit, we like to lean on these walls and stuff, kind of like Catherine's doing. And it's just kind of fun. So these trees here, all the way from the bridge that you walk past, all the way stretching along here, all the way into Germany, are completely filled with birds.
So many birds.
And there's so many different varieties of birds that you can just like kind of sit here and watch. And I think they're like catching lizards and other insects and other stuff like that.
Yeah, you can definitely see them hunting
there's
lizards
one flying
in the trees.
right there.
Yeah. But not only people watching, but bird watching.
Yeah, so if you're just trying to get some shade, there's like a big tree here you can get under. They also do have some tables with umbrellas if you're lucky enough to snag one of those.
Yeah, usually they're full.
Yeah, but like when you can, and then a lot of times during the year, they actually have Dole Whip at this refreshment outpost. And it was one of
And
Catherine's favorites, the watermelon one.
the watermelon one. Oh, yeah, they switch it out per festival. So we'll have to watch out to see if they bring the watermelon one back. It was like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It
Yeah.
was so good.
It was very good. It wasn't too sweet either. It was like drinking frozen watermelon juice.
Yeah, maybe a watermelon Jolly Rancher is the wrong way to describe it, but it was just like a slushed watermelon,
Yeah.
essentially. It was delicious.
Yeah, it was amazing. And very refreshing.
Yes, 'cause we had it on an extremely hot day.
Yeah, it melts fast.
Yeah.
But, all right. You ready to keep walking?
Yeah, I'm ready to keep
All right,
going.
let's go. All right, our next stop was actually at the sake booth in Japan.
And we got some shaved ice, some
We got the-
kakemore.
Yeah, kakemori. It is the rainbow one with condensed milk on top.
Yeah, I've never had this before. I mean, I know it's essentially like a snow cone, but
Yeah.
I think
Apparently
the
it's
flavor. Yeah.
You might need to get me a spoonful.
Mm.
So this is not actually a flower and garden thing. It's just it's humid out and it sounds really nice.
Yeah. It's good. I really taste the melon. I think I got a big bite of the melon in mine.
Yeah, that sweet condensed milk makes it really sweet,
It's very sweet. It's good though.
but not like an overpowering sweet, just a good sweet.
This is like perfectly refreshing on a hot day.
Yeah. And the condensed milk is $1.50 more, so you don't have to get the condensed milk if you don't want it. If you just want like a nice shaved ice, this is better than like a snow cone.
It's just like softer. It's flakier.
Softer. Yeah, it's a special type of ice, mostly. All right, I think we're just gonna walk around, eat this, and just keep walking.
Yeah.
We're making our way through the Morocco Pavilion. Wanted to go ahead and mention that there is some breaking news about Disney theme park news. Disney has announced Disneyland Abu Dhabi. So they are building a brand new theme park in the next 7 to 8 years in Abu Dhabi. The tagline for this park is a whole new world. So it is going to be probably more Middle Eastern themed than Disney. It's going to have Disney touches, I believe. But
It's going to be like a state-of-the-art park.
it's going to have lots of the latest technology and entertainment and everything. But the tagline of a whole new world gives Aladdin themes.
Yes, it is. Another cool thing that you can do here in the UK Pavilion is find your special family coat of arms. So they have a little desk kiosk here with a giant book to try to find your family surname, your family name, and a cast member can look up your coat of arms for you. So let's see if we can find one.
Protection, and you got the line on the top there, that stands for courage.
Oh wow, it's cool.
All right, so we decided to actually step into Canada Far and Wide
Which
to
is-
catch the Macy.
It's the new Circle Vision show in the Canada Pavilion, which we didn't realize it was new.
Yeah, I didn't realize that opened in 2020. It replaced an old show called Oh Canada, and it was narrated by Martin Short.
Yes. So as this one started, we immediately noticed the screens were updated. Like everything just looked really nice, really good footage. It was drone footage, not on a plane like in the
Chinese theater.
the Chinese one. And beef. And what else we noticed was once the narrator started talking, I immediately recognized their voice. I leaned into Josh and I'm like, is that Catherine O'Hara? And he's like, I'm pretty sure it is. And then the second narrator started talking.
And I needed her and was like, wait, that's Eugene Levy.
So we learned today, we are today years old, learning that they were Canadian. I did not know that.
Yeah, I knew Eugene Levy was. That's why I picked it out right away. I was like, oh, that's Eugene Levy. So if you are a fan of Schitt's Creek, the TV show, there
Highly
you go.
recommend. It's a great
Yeah.
show. But yeah, check out Canada Far and Wide.
Yeah.
It was great. I really
It's a great
liked
way
it.
to catch some AC. They do have
Yeah.
leaning bars, so you can lean on them. So it's not like pure standing. You do get a little bit of rest.
If you are motion sick, prone to motion sickness,
It can get you.
It can get you. Maybe take some medication.
Although this one
beforehand.
seems better than the airplane because I think the airplane is just kind of rocky
Yeah.
footage. So whenever you're like doing a flyby, it can get you more. This one is kind of so smooth that it feels better.
Yes, it wasn't nearly as bad.
Yeah.
But just like if you're easily prone to motion sickness, maybe take something or maybe skip this attraction. But it is really cool. It's really educational.
I just want to say that Canada is beautiful and I want to visit one day too.
Yes.
All right, I think this is going to be one of our last stops here at Flower and Garden.
Yeah, we made it to Communicore Hall at the EPCOT Farmers Feast, which has a rotating menu this festival.
We did miss the springtime menu.
Yeah, the springtime menu I wasn't wildly interested in anyway, but the summer solstice one, which is served May 4th to June 2nd, looks like delicious.
So this is also the last day that Communicore Hall is going to be open. Starting tomorrow, they're actually going to close Communicore Hall. You can still get the food, but you'll get it on the booth on the outside of the building because this is being transformed into Goofy Core. There'll be a meet and greet experience.
That'll be fun. I'd like to check that out. So for the summer solstice menu, we picked up the grilled beef strip loin, the tomato risotto featuring Ben's original international grains, our arborio rice, that's hard for me to say apparently, tomato Gruyere Blanc, and basil pesto. Pardon me if I mispronounced any of that. And then we picked up the peach cobbler with cinnamon gelato and streusel topping. It looks divine. I'm excited to try this.
I'm glad to find a nice little seat outside because this isn't melting super fast
Yes.
now, too.
It's very cinnamony.
The gelato is like cinnamon as well,
It is a cinnamon gelato.
but it's not like an overpowering cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. Just try it by itself if you haven't.
It's kind of giving like cinnamon toast crunch milk. So if you're a big fan of some Cinny Toast Crunch, this gelato is for you.
It's a good peach cobbler.
It's good. The
I
peaches
think
are nice
the
and warm.
one we had before, the early bloom, the blueberry one, I think I like it better.
Yeah, I agree.
This is good. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. 4.
I think I gave the blueberry a 5, but I
You
love
did.
blueberry. I think I'll give this a 4.
Yeah. So I think
But
we'll
it's-
both agree on a 4. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Very good. Okay, let's go into this.
So now we're gonna try the meat. Let's try the stuff around first.
The risotto. Go
Yeah.
for it. That's really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good flavor.
I
in there.
love risotto.
It's so super creamy.
Yeah, it's very
Is
creamy.
this a cheese? Like, what is this?
With the tomato puree blanc.
I don't know what the tomato puree blanc is. It might be a cheese. It feels like a cheese, but it doesn't taste like a cheese.
No, it doesn't.
I want to try to get just the meat, so I'm not giving
Ready?
it a thing. It looks perfectly cooked. There's a little pink in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, ready? It's a nice pesto.
Mm-hmm.
That final like hit of flavor just is really good. That was like perfectly cooked too. I really like that. It is kind of small.
Yeah, our piece was really small. Yeah, $8.50.
$8.50.
A little pricey for the portion that we're getting.
So like if you're going to get this and you get a small pieces like we did, I wouldn't say it's so much shareable. I'd say that's like a one-person serving.
Yeah.
But from what we've seen some other people get, they've gotten some pretty big pieces. I would consider those shareable. But I feel like both of our pieces combined equal about the size of one of their piece.
Yes. So I think I would give this maybe a 4.5, mostly because the serving isn't, I don't think it's equivalent to what I'm paid for it.
No. I'm gonna agree with that. It has really good flavor. It's just the
Excellent
serving
flavor.
size is preventing it from being a 5.
Yeah, I love the creaminess of that sauce. It's
Uh-huh.
really good. And going in with the spoon. Definitely check this booth out.
All right, we made our way to Universal CityWalk.
Yep, we have a little bit of news with CityWalk. There is a new Super Nintendo store. There is Butterbeer for the first time served outside of the parks.
Yes. And there's a few other things in Universal, or at least one thing that I know of, that we will show you when we get inside the actual Universal Park. So let's go ahead, let's go inside the store.
Here's the outside of the store. We got all of the colorful little Yoshis. It's so cute. And we're very new to Universal still, so we didn't realize that half the store is actually shut down for this retheme, essentially. So this was like all like new news to us, but a lot of people who are big Universal fans have been going for years. Like they knew that this was coming. This is like a surprise for us, actually. So we have a lot of, yeah, I like that hat. That's cute. So we got all the special Super Nintendo merch in here. A little more than we've seen in other stores. Got the whole Luigi collection. And we have this cool like kind of neon light design collection that Josh really likes. And here's the Mario collection. Each collection kind of has the same piece, just in the same few pieces, and then just in a different that character's design. So some of this might look a little familiar to you. It's like we got a shirt, a stuffy, a cup, a sweatshirt, a 3/4 sleeve, and a tank top for each collection. We even have some Mario Kart merch. So if you ride the Mario Kart ride, you can buy yourself your little trophy at the end. And even a pin collection of all of the different cups you can collect in the game.
Here's the Universal Cup from the ride.
That's cute.
It's a fictional cup since it's Universal Studios. These are the actual cups in the game.
They have a lot of the 8-bit Mario merch, which I really like. Like this backpack with Bowser on it. That's cool. I like that. And then they got like some pens and keychains. I really like these. These are cool. The way the embroidery is, it's like sewn.
They're pixelated.
They're like, it looks like they're actually pixelated. It's such a unique, I don't know, just unique sewing job on that to really.
It's exclusive to the hat
Show.
too, because the shirt's not like that.
Yeah, the shirt's not like that. Yeah, it's just exclusive to the hat. It's just such a little unique thing to just continue to show that they are the 8-bit classic Mario. Here's a little bit of the Donkey Kong Country merch, which I love. I played Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario a lot as a kid, particularly Donkey Kong Country. I really liked. I like playing Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong. There is no Dixie Kong merch here. I think they should bring Dixie to the parks. We got to see her. A little more Dixie representation. And I like this mug. That's a nice mug. Ooh, cool scrunchy spotting.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Those are cool. I like these a lot.
You got a bunch of different Yoshis on one, and this one's just like a green kind of fuzzy, and there's a little
Yoshi on it. It's cute. And a cute Yoshi hat with all the different color Yoshis on. I like this hat actually. It's really cute. This is the piece that Josh likes. The piece
this is just
of merch.
obnoxious enough for me.
Just obnoxious enough for him. What's on the back? And the giant Yoshi on the back.
This is pretty cool.
It's what, $90?
It is $90.
$90, okay.
I like
this.
I don't like the character as much.
Yeah.
Give me a Toad one, please.
Toad, yeah. This is a cute little Yoshi collection. I like this a lot. The backpack and the mini bag here. Here's a little Toadette representation here. You don't see her very often with her little mushroom pigtails. She's a little keychain. She is so cute. She's $16. Here's another cool find. Earrings. Not enough earrings in the parks. I really like this peach collection. Those are cute.
Do they still have like sterling silver there? Or what if they turn the used for?
I hope not. And there's a little Toad collection. Bring more earrings. Here's a little baby Bowser stuffy as well. Oh, he's so cute.
So they have this Super Nintendo World drink bottle for $33.99. You unscrew the little head on the bottom here, and it brings out the drink cup.
It's so little.
It's kind of small, but this is a freestyle cup. So you get a souvenir cup, and you get refills all day.
Oh.
We also have the Star Popcorn bucket, so put your
Popcorn in there.
This is $39.99. And this does include your first fill of popcorn.
Okay.
Not all day.
More unique plushies are spotted here in the store. We got Rosavita and Daisy, which we showed when we were inside Epic. Now they are outside of Epic in CityWalk, which is really cool. And then we have the toadette, we have a little toad, and then we have one of the piranha plants, little chomper piranha plants. He's cute. And then we have a little Yoshi.
So I don't know if you noticed, there isn't any power bands here. You cannot buy power bands in this store or in the Epic Preview Center. Still, I don't know if they're going to bring those later, but they, from what I've heard, they don't want to bring power bands to the Universal CityWalk area because there is no Super Nintendo World. You cannot use them anywhere over here, only at Epic, so you can only buy them in Epic. They didn't, I think they want to keep people less confused, I guess, with that.
So we're gonna go through here and we are gonna show you guys the Butterbeer Bar. Yeah, it's kind of like Honeydukes and Butterbeer, so they do have a lot of Honeydukes treats. This is one thing that I've noticed. They have a white chocolate and a dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. I don't know how long they've had these. I really don't. I remember whenever the Wizarding World first opened, and I was like, oh, milk chocolate's okay, but I love dark chocolate. I wish they had dark chocolate frogs. And they do. That's amazing. And white chocolate. I'm curious about the white chocolate as well. But they still have the classic milk chocolate, if that's what you're worried about. They still have it. And you can get it in a cool metal tin, if you would prefer. A little collectible. So the Butterbeer Bar is right here in the shop, the Universal Studios Orlando shop, and they only serve frozen or cold butterbeer. No hot butterbeer is served here. I don't know, maybe they should, they might get around to selling it, hello, later on in the cold season. They also sell some really cool steins. Here's a metal butterbeer stein.
So you get a cold butterbeer.
So you can, yeah, you can get a cold butterbeer in a stein. Butterbeer acquired.
We haven't had the hot one yet.
No.
But we've heard a lot of people like the frozen more. We've liked the frozen more, but the last couple times we've had butterbeer, we've gotten frozen and we haven't loved it.
It's very sweet. So with this, you
don't use a straw.
Don't use a straw. Drink it through the foam.
Otherwise, you're just drinking like a soda. Better?
I know a lot of people like frozen, but I really like the cold. I like the bubbly of like the soda.
Yeah, when you drink it like that.
No. The foam is like a cold, I guess you could kind of say like a cold foam from Starbucks. On top of like a butterscotchy kind of ginger beer. It is a lot of sugar. It's so good.
I can't wait to try the hot.
Yes. We'll have to get that one on first. Like I mentioned, they do have a lot of treats from Honeydukes, which is, if you don't know, the sweets store in Diagon Alley in the Harry Potter Wizarding World. So a lot of the candy featured here is candy that was mentioned in the stories. So we got the Tun Tung Toffee, the Jelly Slugs, we have Sugar Quills, Blood Pops. I'm not sure Choco Choc. I don't remember that one, but it looks good because it's chocolate with some chili powder in it. I am into that. Exploding bonbons, peppermint toads, fudge flies, fizzing whizbees. They even have Birdie Bot's every flavor beans, and when they say every flavor, they mean every flavor. And you can even get it in a collectible keepsake tin for $25. That's steep for some jelly beans. But if that's something you're interested in, you go for it.
All right, we're working our way to Universal Studios. Is there anything you want to ride whenever we get in there?
I don't know, maybe the Mummy or
E.T. Oh, Men in Black would be nice. Get that good AC. The best AC in all of Orlando. So normally Universal does have the team member and annual pass exclusive shop in the Brown Derby. Currently right now, they did move it to where the old Summer Tribute store was from last year. And it's a lot bigger. Let's go take a look, see what we can find real quick. It looks like everything is 60% off. There's like just a quick The most expensive thing they have on here is $73.99. It goes down to $29. So some pretty good discounts here. And some of this stuff you'll find actually in the park at full price still.
Yes. We got some
Today Cafe. Got some Pride stuff.
Here's your How to Train Your Dragon sign.
Sure is. A lot of this Universal University stuff.
Wish this wasn't yellow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. But you see a lot of this Universal University stuff going right now. It doesn't say university, it just says Universal Studios, but it looks like a university like Pride shirt.
Yeah, it looks like kind of Letterman.
Yeah.
School.
School Pride.
Collegiate.
Yeah. There's a lot of like Easter eggs in here. So we got Earl the Squirrel here. We got some Christmas, Harry Potter Christmas stuff. Some Harry Potter towels.
The very fact that this tiny little Ravenclaw tie ornament is $17. Highway robbery on that.
What is that? What did you use that for?
It's an ornament.
Oh, wow. We have stockings, other ornaments. We have an Earl the Squirrel, a bunch of nutcrackers. Kind of hard to see. It's kind of dark in this corner. Looks like you have all the houses, different like winter clothes. So you have Gryffindor, Slytherin, gloves, scarves, hats.
I like these puzzles.
1,000-piece puzzle.
There's the 1,000-piece puzzle for Birdie Bots, and then there's one for Chocolate Frogs too.
And I literally just saw this puzzle over in the new Butterbeer
this is
store.
being sold full price in the Butterbeer store. Same with this plate.
Yep.
You might like.
What is this?
It's a hat. Yeah.
That is a cute hat.
It's actually not too heavy either.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it would be comfortable to wear in the winter here.
Oh, nice. They have some Mardi Gras stuff left over. Picture frames. They have a lot of those little T-Rex hats that you wear, and they have the little T-Rex baddie in the back. On the back, there's a headband that's a T-Rex that looks like it's like chomping on your head. They also have some like Halloween masks. We haven't done Halloween Horror Nights. Are you allowed to wear masks in the park? I don't know. Alright, so we have all the keeper. Like, so this is the Quidditch keeper.
These are full price
Yeah.
in some of the stores.
Also, this shirt is long.
It's a big shirt.
What size is it? Oh, it's a 3X, that's why.
Explain it.
Like, that is a long shirt. You got bags. We have hats. Yeah, I've seen these in lots of parts of the park that are full price. They have all these like light up necklaces and stuff that you can wear to Halloween Horror Nights. And a bunch of little trinket things. So you got badges, patches, pins, magnets, and even some lanyards down at the bottom. What'd you find? Oh, didn't you put this in our last video? You saw these and you were like in DreamWorks Land?
They were in DreamWorks Land for full price, and here they are.
How much are they full price?
An insane at $24.
Oh, wow.
Full price. Like,
That's
crazy.
$12 a scrunchie. Quick mess. Looks like they don't have my Captain America shirt anymore, the Roosevelt.
Yeah, that one was a good find.
There's just so many little Easter eggs here. The Earl the Squirrel Airways. We have a Mardi Gras sign up here. There's a Margaritaville bike. And then we have some Halloween Horror Nights icons. We have Jack. I don't know all the characters. I think that one's called the Storyteller, I think. The Director. I don't know who this guy is. This one here. but I know Jack. In here, we also have some youth size clothes. It's a bunch of Harry Potter houses, some Transformers, Mardi Gras, just a big mixture of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It just seems like the leftover stock they're trying to get rid of in this room.
Yeah. So if you were here last summer, you would probably remember this room. This is actually the room that they had the Back to the Future, the Jaws, and the Ghostbusters like displays up in the roofs. It was really cool looking. And then this is where the cash registers and the snack bar was. We're still trying to decide if we want to be brave enough to do Hollywood Horror Nights this year. We'll see what IPs come and see if we can. If there's some not too scary ones, maybe we'll come just to see those ones. Just to
See to dip my toes in and see how I feel about it.
one thing that people have been speculating is so Mel's Drive-In becomes Mel's Die-In, and there was casting auditions put out for people who can roller skate. People think that they could be some type of roller skating. What are they called? Scare zones. Yeah. Am I zoomed really far in? Sure am. All right. All right. So we got off of ET and we started to head over to Men in Black because it started pouring. We didn't want to pull the camera out. We did finish Men in Black. I got like 220,000.
Well, good for you. I got a shameful amount of points.
How much was it?
I would rather not say. It was not good. It wasn't good. I'm not good at this ride. It's a fun ride. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out all the things, but the last 3 times I think we've ridden this, I've gotten like 200,000. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm not going for the right value targets. I don't know. Maybe I'll look up
I don't
something.
know. We need to look up something because I literally don't understand where to shoot on this.
I'm just shooting until my gun beeps and then I go to something else.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing. Maybe that's wrong.
It's a really fun ride though because it spins you.
Yeah. I'm really good at shooting the other cart and getting those bonus points.
I like this a lot better than the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Yeah.
I hate the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Which we rode Buzz Lightyear last night. Not last night. We rode Buzz Lightyear a couple nights ago, and I got 892,000 points. So I didn't get the Galactic. I got so close. I lost I lost the dot like twice, and I would have gotten it otherwise. Yeah. So I think we're gonna head over to Mummy now.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not raining too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the camera away again, and we'll probably check in with you guys after. I wanted to step out of the rain a little bit. We decided not to ride the Mummy because we actually had some issue getting Catherine's Loungefly into the Men in Black locker, and we just don't want to have to deal with that with the Mummy one as well. So we did come into the Film Vault store, which is a store that she really likes to look at. It's a lot of older Universal movies, and they don't really have in the parks, but also a bunch of cool memorabilia, like these posters. And they have some signed stuff as well. Godfather, Scarface it looks like. Yeah, more Scarface, The Godfather. This one here would be my favorite. 4,500 for signed by all the cast of Back to the Future, Part 2. But here's where you can get all those different cups too. They have a King Kong one, E.T., it's a Back to the Future, there's a Jaws. Catherine actually found 2 Back to the Future Roosevelts. So this one has Marty and the Doc, and it's all 3 different films all over the shirt with some lightning all around. Can you turn it around? You better look. There we go. And then we also have the shirt that he wore whenever he traveled back to the West. Whenever in Back to the Future 3.
It's a little flux capacitor.
It's a flux capacitor with an atom. Yeah.
I like them both. You don't like this one.
I don't like that one so much. I would not wear that one. There is a difference between 2 obnoxious for me, apparently. We have some Jaws merch. Da-dum, da-dum. Jaws Spirit jersey. Jaws sleeveless. I have this shirt already. And Catherine found another item. It is the Back to the Future 2 Future hat that Marty's son wears.
Marty wears wears it.
Well, Marty wears it to look like him, but yeah.
Marty's son wears it.
Yeah, and it's like a
lenticular.
yeah, it's lenticular. Does it feel weird?
Yeah.
It does. It's a cool spirit or a cool jacket here. This is part of the Back to the Future 40th anniversary merch that they have a fan fest in Hollywood. We got Slimer's butt crack. Was that a proton pack? We have a Slimer shirt that glows in the dark. Another bag. Just a classic Ghostbuster shirt. All right, I found something for you.
That's cute. What is that? There is no God. Only Zor.
Is that all the movies or is just one?
There's Gozer on there. Gozer. Not Gozer, that's.
The Keymaster.
It's one of the Keymasters of the Seacock. That's cute. I like that.
All right, we're making our way out of the park now. We're going to make one more stop before we leave the park, though. So here, next to the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, which is an attraction where you ride with him through New York, is the exit shop is the Saturday Night Live, the Tonight Shop. This is where currently you can pick up your annual pass magnets and a pin. Currently it is a Stardust Racers pin, and they're going for the next 5 months. They're going to release a new one every month, and they're going to represent each different land in Epic Universe. But straight behind me and across from the Tonight Show is these brand new vignettes that you can take pictures with, and it is The Secret Life of Pets. You got Max and Duke. So, is this a hint of Jimmy Fallon, which is not very popular, getting replaced? Because we do have an announcement that Rip Ride Rocket is going to be closing in the next few months. And the permits that were filed actually did mention teardown, which means it's not going to be just of maintenance or anything like that. We don't know much about it, but is this a reference that if they get rid of Jimmy Fallon as well, are they going to retheme all of this to just Illuminations land instead of just the Minions? So we'll have some Minions, and yeah, and because we already do have some other Illumination stuff up here in this building. You got Secret Life of Pets, you got Minions, you have Sing up in the top right and on the bottom left. So what if we got a new roller coaster that plays music, but it's Sing instead? Yeah, and then they already have a Secret Life of Pets in Hollywood. They could just retheme Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just speculating.
Yeah, that's just my 2 cents, what I'm thinking, speculating. Crazy man and his crazy thoughts.
With your tin hat.
We're going to head out of the park now. I don't think we're going to go over to Islands of Adventure. We're getting kind of tired. We might pick up some food, but I think we're going to go ahead and end the video here.
We're a little soggy.
A little soggy, but we're going to head home after this. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when we upload our next video.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay, we are home.
We are tired.
Yeah, got a wet. We did end up eating at Red Oven Pizza in CityWalk.
It was good. I got the roasted chicken pizza.
I just got the pepperoni. Yours is better.
Yeah, it was. I had to change. I was pretty soggy.
Yeah, you don't have to be wet. The second you're wet or sweaty when you come home,
I immediately changed.
You almost immediately change every time.
You have them. Yeah, I absolutely despise wet shoes, wet feet, wet socks. It's like a sensory nightmare. I can't stand it, so I immediately change.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We have a small haul.
Yes.
Small haul.
Small haul.
First, she did get the dark chocolate
frog. I love dark chocolate.
You love it so much you couldn't wait, and you had to open it before we even got home.
Yeah, we got some dibbles in it.
What did you get as the card?
Bowman Wright. He's like a little lenticular. There you go. You can see him. Bowman Wright is famous for developing the golden snitch. you know, whatever random character J.K. Rowling decided to make up in the history of Harry Potter and call it canon. So there you go. There's that.
What else did you get?
I picked up the Fiona and Shrek scrunchies. They are absolutely ridiculous. They have little hands
And little feet.
and little feet. Oh my god, these things are ridiculous. And then they like sit up on your head, so they're just like right there.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot wait to wear these around the park because they're so ridiculous.
And she did get this from the
pass
the
holder.
discount store,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. So it was only like
I keep wanting to
$10.
call it the Character Warehouse. That's the Disney outlet store. This is the Annual Pass Orlando discount store, which is cool.
yes.
So yeah.
And then speaking of the discount store, I got this one. I know it's not hot, but I'm prepping. Or I know it's not cold yet, but I am prepping because you mentioned in the video, like, it's not overly
Yeah.
hot. Like, I'm wearing this and it doesn't feel like superly
Yeah.
uncomfortable and hot. So like, I feel like this is going to be a really nice hat for winter here in Florida.
It's giving Christmas vacation for sure.
Yes.
Merry
I can put
Christmas.
the little flaps up. There's little buttons here,
Oh, Cousin Eddie.
and you can either put the flaps up or flaps down. I don't know if it's just cosmetic.
I think it's just
I don't know, but it does have a little. It does have a little thing down here, so you can strap it down here, and then it's just kind of like
it has a little
Hogwarts
Hogwarts, and there's a little
Christmas.
Hogwarts castle on the front. The other thing I picked up, like I said, I am growing my scrunchie collection, so I did pick up the Yoshi scrunchies too.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
I also wanted to point out today is Mother's Day.
Yes.
So if it applies to you, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers
Yes.
and dog moms.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be reminded when we upload our next video. Good night, everyone.
Good night.